Back at it again. Delay feels like a slightly more acceptable 10-ish seconds, any lower and I can't stream in 1440p apparently. Bitrate seems less crusty, but still not great. Maybe 1440p is asking too much. I totally thought it was out of ammo. Thank fuck, a magazine. Even in OBS the frame rate is garbage. Wow. Trying 1080p. It's kinda refusing to improve past 50 FPS with some bad stutters, very weird. Solved it, I think. Never mind. Solved it for real this time. Too many frames being drawn? The game ran too well. Overhead was eating into OBS.
You have seen the signs around you. The gradual creeping, decay, and dysfunction. You have realized that something is wrong with the media and the people around you. You know that you are different. This is why you are ready to become a receiver. You have been issued a series of audio cassette tapes that are part of our system for advancing insight. By continually listening to these tapes, you will drown out and eventually counteract the negative influences from your environment. Once you have absorbed these tapes, you will have taken the first step towards awakening your true self. The media is a threat. We have a technique to help. We use tapes as part of this technique. You must listen to them to advance. Cooper's third rule of gun safety is to keep your finger off the trigger until your sights are on the target. There are many physiological reactions that can cause your hand to tighten involuntarily. If your finger is on the trigger and you're surprised or stumble or tighten the other hand, the gun will fire and make a hole in whatever it's pointed at. This is especially important when drawing or holstering. Like takeoffs and landings in aircraft, this is when most accidents occur. If your attention wanders for a second and you try to holster your gun without removing your finger from the trigger, you will shoot yourself in the leg. If you're trying to draw quickly, you can easily grab the trigger and shoot yourself in the leg.
Like this. I take the shots so you don't have to.
If you really want to be sure that a gun will fire when you pull the trigger, you need to do a press check. Make sure your finger is off the trigger and pull back the slide with your supporting hand. Calm down, John Wick, just enough to see if there's a cartridge in the chamber. If there is, make sure the slide goes back into battery. This means the gun is ready. If not, you can just keep pulling the slide back all the way and then release it to strip around from the magazine. Then repeat the check, in case your mag spring is damaged and failed to feed, or is fitted incorrectly. When explorers die of dehydration, their water bottles are usually not empty. They were saving their resources for later, when it got really bad. When the threat kills people by suicide, it usually turns out that they never asked their family or friends for help. They were saving that for later, when it got really bad. If you are under attack by the threat, ask for help now. There is no later. While physical training is less important than mental conditioning, receivers know that the two are linked. To move the body requires thought and focus, and similarly, certain actions, physical situations induce specific states of mind. By training one, you train the other.
I think this will do. This isn't perfect, but I'm not really too much of a nitpick to fine-tune my bitrate nonstop, so it'll do. This is receiver 2, you probably saw me live blogging it back when it came out. Good night friends, thanks for the help.